Hi, my name is Akshat Ajmera. I'm a student of batch of 2022 GIIS Smart Campus. Currently, I'm studying at NUS to pursue the course of Bachelor's of Business Administration. To be honest, that was my goal, but at some point of time, it seemed far-fetched. I think it's not an easy feat to achieve, but I'm really happy that I was able to do it at the end of the day, and that's what all matters. Actually, I didn't check my result. My father did, and he was on call with me, and he was extremely elated to tell me that I scored 99% and I got 100 out of 104 of my subjects. So at that point of time, like everything felt unreal. I couldn't believe that I had actually done it. Coming to the GIS scholarship that I got in 11th grade, the basic requirement to apply for it is getting a good board result in 10th grade. After you complete your 10th grade exams, you can go up to GIIS's portal. You can look for the scholarship. It's called Global Citizen Scholarship, and then I think it's a very user-friendly process, and you can easily fill the application form. They also require some of your credentials, like your achievements, your aspirations, your personality traits. So on the basis of that, your application will be assessed. Once you have been shortlisted in the application phase, then you will be required to go through a written test. I think they shortlist 200 people after the written test who go through the interview, and after the interview, you will be assessed if you are eligible for the scholarship or not. First of all, I think my company as a scholar in my hostel was amazing, especially in my hostel. I lived in the boys' hostel, so all the other 5 boys with me, they were amazing people. They were with amazing minds, and we had a brilliant dynamic between us. And I think that was the most important part of my experience. We had a swimming pool, we had a gym, we had a tennis court, we had basketball courts nearby, and we had a good room, basically, and a kitchen to ourselves as well, a good clean bathroom. So the facilities were top-notch, I would say. Definitely it wasn't smooth sailing, but I don't take pressure for academics. That's just my personality. But I do know that for a fact that some of my peers, they did feel an added pressure. But I think at the end of the day, that added pressure helped them to excel. And it was the healthy kind of pressure. Sometimes it was a bit difficult to handle, but I think that is part of the growth process and maturing out of school. So as I mentioned, my peers were absolutely amazing. Amazing is an understatement. I don't have the best word to describe them. Coming to the academic team, they all were well-intentioned. They all were genuinely concerned for me, genuinely looked out for me like a true parent outside of home. I think that made the settling in process comfortable and more than what I could have expected. Naturally, in the last year of school, the most important year, I faced a lot of challenges academically, socially, emotionally. And I think the reason I am here today, I can proudly say that it's because of my parents. I'm very grateful to have such parents, such open-minded, far-sighted, and just loving and caring in general. And they are the reason why I have been able to do what I do, what I have done, and the reason I have come out as the individual I am today. So my all the credit goes to my parents. To be honest, I think academics in 11th and 12th are more related to what you do as an individual, like self-studying or maybe how much effort you're putting in, than the effort of your teachers. Again, I would like to mention that my number one teacher were my parents, and not just my parents, to be honest, my friends, my relatives, my uncle and aunt. So it's because of them why I'm here. But the teachers, they were definitely well-intentioned. They were supportive. Outside the classroom, my biggest passion is definitely sports. I know like how I look right now, it doesn't really feel like I'm the fittest one here, but sports is my number one passion. I think sports doesn't only help you keep a healthy mind, but it also helps you focus on your studies and keep a positive outlook towards life, and basically have a healthy routine in general. So the sports I play is basketball. I was also a member of the school team, and I have played it since I was in the 3rd grade. And I also play chess. I play chess as a hobby, and I think it is an excellent game that should be promoted more than it is. And outside of sports, I also like to debate and have discussions that have a fruitful outcome with my friends. And I think that was one of the reasons that has shaped my personality the way it is now. The year I joined GIIS, it was an exceptional year. We had come in late October, November, December. So we did not really have the chance to join a club. So I also wanted to go and explore the law field. I was not able to do that because we had come late and we were supposed to focus more on academics than extracurriculars by that point of time. Ernst & Young is one of the big 4 accounting companies. I had interned at ENY in December of 2021, right after boards. So I'm also interested in the accounting field. Accountancy is one of my subjects. And I was basically able to grasp the corporate environment, the corporate procedure, and basically picture myself in the accounting field when I grow up, and like help me decide like which field I want to go into after college. So the subjects I had in 11th and 12th were related to the commerce field. I had English, which is compulsory for everyone. I had accountancy, business studies, economics, and mathematics. So I think mathematics and accountancy were definitely my favorite subjects, and also those which I felt are which like resonate with my understanding, I would say, and basically one could master them with practice and dedication. So I have scored 100 on 100 in 4 of my subjects. I scored 100 in accountancy, business, economics, and mathematics. I think the number one contributing factor to that was the environment I was in with my peers at the hostel campus, with my family, with my other friends. That really helped me to realize what really matters and what is important, and prioritize my time for that. Secondly, I would say I trusted myself. I'm not really an anxious person in general, but 12th grade could be overwhelming for a lot of students, and I understand that. But my advice would be to always trust yourself, because when you have a gut feeling, or when you feel like something is right or wrong, then it's probably correct. So trusting yourself, believing in yourself is also one of the most important things that you need to consider when you are going through this process. And number three, I would say regularity in studying. I basically practiced as much as I could. Procrastination is a huge problem, and I also procrastinate a lot sometimes. But at the end of the day, it matters a lot if you're regular in your studies, if you are in that academic environment, if you have a good company, and that's what you're focused on. Then I think 12th grade could be a lot smoother than you'd expect. So I would say I'm a long-term thinker. Right now, I am studying at the National University of Singapore for the course of Bachelor's of Business Administration. It's a 4-year course, and I have also taken the tuition grant, so it means I will work in Singapore for at least 3 to 4 years in probably a banking related field. And then what my true passion is, studying the law. I would like to pursue that as my postgraduate course in USA. I feel that law and business is a very strong combination, and I hope to pursue that in the future. So my advice to all students would be uh, think logically, not emotionally, and work for what you are doing, not for the end goal, but to perform your duties and your responsibilities, and not long for credit or success. I think success will come by um, once you have put in all of your effort. And even if it doesn't, it is not the end of the world. We are just students, and this is just the first phase of our life. And I mean, even if we grow up to be only 70 years old, it's just one-fourth of our lives that we have seen. So there's a lot more to come, and nothing that bad that happens today is the end of the world. Just continue what you're supposed to, and I'm sure the best will happen. My most favorite is accountancy, and least favorite is English. Futuristic. Probably the cubicles in the hall. So as I already mentioned, my hobbies are basketball, chess. I also like to play cricket and badminton. And outside of sports, I also like to listen to music, and music kind of brings solace to me in times when I'm down. Definitely chess. So right now I'm just an amateur at chess. I only play it as a hobby and in intervals, but I think it's a beautiful sport, and I cannot say anything that will be justifiable to its glory, I would say. And definitely, I think chess players should be respected more and more renowned, and I would like to bring a change to that if I had to pursue it as a career. One of my hidden talents is that I am very fast at calculating numbers, like not huge numbers, but day-to-day day-to-day calculations, basically. Strictly speaking, academically, solving past year question papers and basically reviewing all the sample papers that have come out this year from CBSE, also from your school, maybe your tuition teacher. It's very important and it's a good practice. It also helps you to manage your time and gain confidence and assess how much you know and which topics you need help with. One of the 9 gems I relate to the most is academic excellence, and I think I would like to continue with that in university as well. My number one memory related to my entire experience is celebrating the New Year with my hostel friends. So we were a group of 15 students, and all of us had gone to watch the fireworks, and we had really bonded in that moment, and it felt really peaceful, and we also sang songs with each other, and it was just the perfect day I could have thought of. So in 10 years, I'm not sure where I'll be. 10 years is a long time. I mean, I'm not even sure what I'll be doing next year. Life is temporary, anything can happen. But I would like to be studying, I would like to study in a top law school in USA and hopefully pursue a career in law. My parents are definitely my inspiration, and I cannot even express my gratitude towards them. I do not say this enough, but like here I am in front of the camera. I really love you both, and God could not have given me better parents.